Hello, so in today's video I'm sharing my in-depth skincare routine. If I have been wearing makeup, I like to begin my night routine by removing that with some makeup remover and cotton. I like to use my Silicon Sonic face brush as it has a warm setting to help melt off my makeup. I'm just rubbing that lightly in circular motions until I've removed as much makeup as possible. I like to go in again with some more cleanser and cotton just so I know I've done my best. Once I've done that, I begin my morning or night routine. To wash my face, I'm using the CeraVe Foaming Cleanser. I'm just wetting my face with some warm water, then taking one pump of face wash, rubbing it onto my fingertips, then applying it onto my face in circular motions. Once it's on my face, I'm using my face brush on the vibrating setting. I'm working that in further, still using circular motions. And then just rinsing that all off with some warm water. So now I'm patting my face dry with a clean towel and then lightly cleansing with some toner. The toner I'm using is the Thayer's Rose Petal Facial Toner. This helps to tighten your pores and lock in moisture. I'm applying that with my hands, then rubbing it off with some cotton. I am now applying a salicylic acid treatment to my face. This product is used to treat mild acne. It decreases the number of spots that have formed and speeds up the healing process. Salicylic acid may reduce redness and swelling, and in some cases it can help shed dead skin cells from the top layer. I like to leave this treatment 5 to 10 minutes to work into the skin. Now to moisturise the face, I'm starting out with some hyaluronic acid. This helps all your products to better absorb into the skin. It also adds extra hydration. I'm rubbing that gently in circular motions all over my face and then patting it in until it dries. I then like to apply some collagen gel. This stuff is anti-aging and very hydrating, and therefore will help keep your skin looking young. I'm focusing this on my forehead and under eyes, then patting the excess all over. I'm now applying some eye cream. I like to apply a pea-size amount and split it between both ring fingers. I'm just patting that around my eye area until it dries. I now apply a heavy moisturiser and then I'm ready for bed. The only difference between my night and morning routine is that in the morning I swap out a thick moisturiser for a light one with SPF in it. Every morning and night, I like to keep my lips moisturised with a lip balm containing SPF. My favourite lip balms are from the brand Malibu. I am obsessed with the tropical one. To give my skin that extra boost, I apply these masks every other night. leaving them on for at least 10 minutes. I'm applying the Oatfix Fresh Face Mask to my under eyes, cheeks, upper lip and chin. This mask is so good for my sensitive skin and leaves it feeling very smooth and hydrated. Lush Fresh Face Masks must be stored in the fridge and used within 28 days. I personally ignore this and I've had no issues with that, but I do store them in the fridge. I'm applying the Mask of Magnamenti to my T-zone. This mask helps fight breakouts by absorbing excess oils. I previously used the original version of this, which I also enjoy, but I prefer this one as it has extra honey in the formula, which means more moisture. Now that I've left my mask on for at least 10 minutes, I can wash it off. I'm using warm water and rubbing in circular motions. Once I've rubbed that all in, I'm just rinsing it off. I'm now patting my face dry with a clean towel. Once my face is dry, I follow up with my moisturising routine, which was shown earlier in the video. Every third night, I like to apply this overnight hydrating mask in place of my normal moisturiser I use at night. I do my night routine as normal, skipping moisturiser. I apply a small amount of this product to my fingertips, then I rub this all over my face in circular motions, and then just patting that in. You can go ahead and pat some of the product off your face with a dry tissue if you don't like that tackiness. Or just leave it alone, it's completely up to you. Using the cup provided, I fill the steamer with cold water, then place the protective lid on as shown. After washing my face as usual, I like to steam for 10 minutes. I'm positioning the steamer at least 5 inches from my face, making sure to keep the eyes closed through this process. Once I have finished steaming, I give my face a rinse under some warm water, then pat dry with a clean towel. Facial shaving, i.e. dermaplaning, is a treatment that involves removing dead skin cells and vellus hair to reveal smooth, youthful skin. When shaving your face, you want to make sure you're using the correct razor. These razors can have different names, but if you search facial razor, you will find them. They are not as sharp as your standard razor and have only one blade, which makes them perfect for the job. You want to pull the skin taut and place the blade at a 45-degree angle, moving in short, fast motions. Being very careful with this and taking your time is key. Once you've finished, you want to rinse your face with warm water and follow up with a hydrating moisturiser and some SPF. I like to do my routine as usual, then apply a small amount of La Roche-Posay Cycloplast Balm as it soothes irritated skin. When my skin is under the weather or an outbreak is forming, I grab this mask and apply a thin layer to the affected area and leave it on for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I remove this with some cleanser and cotton, then I follow up with some moisturiser. That's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!